What's going on, people? It's Snails, and welcome to Nerds of the Round Table, where we talk about Marvel, and more Marvel. And as all of y'all must know, if you clicked on this video, Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness is coming this week. Are y'all hype? Are y'all ready? Let's go, bro! Let's go. Yo, as we get closer and closer to the date of the movie, more and more leaks are revealed, and there are some crucial details that we are going to be discussing in this video. So spoiler warning for those who don't want to know anything about potential plot elements of the film. Before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified for when we upload more videos. Also, if you wouldn't mind, please share this with your friends if you like it. It really helps out the channel, it really helps out the algorithm, and gets us some more views. So thank you for that. But we're going to break down the Illuminati members and what the current lineup is from all the leaks and from everything that everybody's been talking about. My Time to Shine Hello has come out with a tweet that has stated all of the Illuminati members. For those who don't know, My Time to Shine Hello has come out and has been a notoriously accurate scooper in the last couple years here. So, we're going to break this down real quick. Now, first we got Maria Rambeau, Captain Marvel, played by Lashana Lynch. We've seen her multiple times in the trailers, and in the most recent trailer, nobody can now deny it is Maria Rambeau, Captain Marvel, that we're seeing fight Wanda in those scenes, which is insanity, bro. Insanity. That is going to be a fight that is going to rival other fights. Man, it's going to be epic. Like, hands down. Two of the most powerful characters head to head. Next, we got Captain Carter, played by Haley Atwell, who will or will not be, the same Captain Carter for What If. Still out for debate. Maybe they'll mention it, maybe they won't, maybe we'll get a concrete answer, maybe we won't. But it's looking like Captain Carter's got the same moves she's got in the What If, with that little flip that we see her do briefly and the shield throw, looking pretty badass. So, hearing all the rumors that Captain Carter was going to be in Multiverse of Madness, and then being like, man, is she going to fight the same, though? Because they had her fight style so clean in that show. Like, it was too clean. Like, it was the cleanest fighting style out of anybody who has ever been in the MCU. Like, she was just too swift. It was too much. She was so graceful. It was ridiculous. But I am hoping that they nail that fighting style in this movie. I don't know, from the brief moment that we saw, it seemed like she had the same type of movement, same type of mobility, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, we'll see. It's going to be dope either way. Plus, I don't know if y'all noticed, but she had a jetpack. That is tight. Next, we got Mr. Fantastic, played by John Krasinski. Now, rumor has it that the Illuminati version of the character will be John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic. But in the MCU, the role will be taken up by another actor. But I would like to point out that just because he's a variant doesn't mean that he's gonna only show up in Multiverse of Madness. It could be one of those scenarios that there's multiple variants of that version of the character. You know what I mean? So when we get to like Avengers Secret Wars and we get to see like all these different variants coming back, I'm assuming that they'll also bring a John Krasinski variant back if some of these characters die. Now, I'm just going to say, if Secret Wars isn't 2 parts, they're doing it wrong. Anyways, moving on. Next, we got Anson Mount Black Bolt as a variant of the ABC TV show character. And this is pretty interesting because the Inhuman show was not the greatest received show of, the Marvel past shows. So, it's going to be interesting to see how different this character is and if he'll do his, quasi-sonic scream, you know what I mean? And for those who don't know, Black Bolt is mute, and he's strong, super strength, super speed, can fly, but Black Bolt cannot talk, because if Black Bolt talks, his scream itself or a whisper itself can cause monumental damage. So seeing him fight against Wanda, hopefully doing this quasi-sonic scream in her face, and seeing how she counters that, or like seeing like the devastation from it. Oh my god, like it's gonna be amazing if they do that. But in all honesty, if Feige had any weight put in on the TV show side, I'm pretty sure every one of those characters from all of those shows would have had a chance. And I think they still do have a chance as variants in the MCU currently. That being said, I'm pretty sure his appearance will come with a lot of cheers, from seeing him in that TV show and like back from the TV show in this. And I'm pretty sure that he'll have a really impactful role as far as like the writing goes in this movie. Or not, who knows. But anyways, Clea, played by Charlize Theron. Now, it has been rumored for a while now that the character was going to be a cameo in a post-credit scene as a disembodied voice saying like, Doctor Strange, help me, or Steven, help me. But now it is a very likely possibility that Clea being introduced and being the niece of Dormammu and the potential of her mother, Umar, coming in and being introduced soon after her, she may be forced back into the Dark Dimension by the end of this movie, where Doctor Strange will then have to maybe travel there and save her in future projects. Because I can see this version of Clea dying, but I could see this version of Clea being like pushed into like the Dark Dimension or pushed out there into the multiverse, and she ends up in the Dark Dimension back with her mother and with her uncle and stuck there until Doctor Strange is able to save her, because potentially Clea probably betrayed Dormammu and Umar, and they're probably pretty not okay with any of that, But if you didn't hear, and spoiler warning, I'm going to be talking about the post-credit scene real quick. So, there is a rumor that Doctor Strange will be in the post-credit scene having a nightmare about himself training an apprentice. There's also a destroyed New York City, Wong is dead, and there is a Kang cameo. Clea's mother Umar is shown for a brief moment. When he wakes up, a third eye appears, and this has been rumored to be a side effect of using the Darkhold, and we can see that with the Doctor Strange variant that we see in one of the trailers. So it'll be interesting to see that like that Doctor Strange had been corrupted by the Darkhold, and now our Doctor Strange slowly being corrupted by the Darkhold, or maybe not. Maybe that's just the extent of it. He wakes up, and then an eye appears on his forehead, and Clea saying, "Help me." And then to push it even further, a while back, there was also leaked images of concept art of characters like America Chavez, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, and Ms. Marvel, and Clea, all in their new outfits, and, well, Hawkeye in his new outfit, and different takes of all these characters. So it is a possibility that this Clea is going to keep going. But now, finally, and you already know who it is, but now, finally, we get to Professor X, Patrick Stewart. With the recent trailers coming out, and with Professor X being in the yellow floating chair, and with Professor X having a green suit, I do think it's a very, very, very likely possibility that this isn't probably the main version of the Professor X that we see in the 90s animated cartoon show, but it is a variant of that main variant from the show, which is going to be nuts. So, with Captain Carter coming in and Professor X possibly being animated character, there is a possibility that we will see a brief moment of an animated universe during this movie. And I don't know if y'all saw, but there was a recent new trailer that shows America Chavez and Doctor Strange traveling through these different dimensions in that same sequence that you've seen in the trailer when they go into like black mode and they pass the dinosaurs and all that. And it goes further and shows the rest of it. And in one of the shots they turn into, or one of the dimensions they go through, they turn into like liquid. So it's like there's higher dimensions and there's lower dimensions within, or there's higher ranges and there's lower ranges when it comes to like these dimensions. So we'll have to see if we see these alternate realities. And then last, I'd like to just say that in this Illuminati universe, as you've seen, there's going to be helpers, which are going to be like the Ultron drones, Mordo, and that Christine Palmer variant who's possibly going to have a role as like Night Nurse. In Night Nurse, for those who don't know, there were like 3 of them, and Claire Temple, who you see in The Defenders and in Daredevil and all of those shows, all the Netflix shows, she's also a Night Nurse. So it's interesting that they're gonna possibly have her be Night Nurse in this. So we'll have to see. But other than that, there are no more confirmed cameos at the moment. So if I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let y'all know, in case y'all want to get even more hype for this movie though. But that's all, folks. So, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and let me know what you think of these rumors down in the comments, and let me know who you'd like to see as a part of the Illuminati, based off of what you know, or based off of what you love. You have been listening to Nerds of the Round Table. Thank you for watching.